This level pack is called Expostulation. It doesn't look like much, and this is a rule discovery puzzle pack where the rules may not be what they first seem, so this pack definitely goes places. Expostulation. This pack is weird. It has no text in it, and like, in this level, every square must be placed on a tile. Interesting way to word that. Apparently this is about rule discovery, and it's like... Well, obviously I just put those squares on a tile. Of course, there's a lot of tiles up there. Of course, the square can only be put on the tile this way, and then we can win the level. Of course, there's been some other characters on that level, so there's something suspicious about that too. But let's see. Oh, this is a subworld. 3... What is going on here? Synthetic fiber. Excuse me. I have no idea what this is. That's a lot to fit in. Yeah, that's a lot to throw at me. Like, we don't even know what the triangles do. And this is also pushable, too. Okay, let's go to some simpler place. Okay, back here. Flower garden. Expostulate. Triangle. This is about triangles? Triangles always create plus shapes of 5. Alright. What? Excuse me? Did you see? What just happened? Why are the flowers doing this? But okay. Too close for comfort. Once again, this... I don't know, man. What are those doing? So, we got 2 groups of 5. So, okay, so I get that the area size is meant to illustrate that the plus signs must go in this configuration. Sure gives you a lot of time to appreciate the flowers. Mighty sum, alright. So this is now 3 groups of 5. But surely this is also easy. You just place the pluses like here, here. I hope those things can't move these around. That'd be really stupid. Okay. Anyway, here it is. Really? That's already enough to get a chess battle advanced. Whoops. Oh my god, I accidentally went to level 4. Alright. Shed. Okay, so this won't... But it never said that it had to be plus signs. We just, like, it's just a thing that looked the most correct. But it never has to be. Right? Or maybe not. No, it actually does. Wait. Okay, hold on. That means we need to shove stuff in the corners. There we go. So it actually does look like a plus. There's not many places for that to fit, really. That actually looks really annoying. Kind of. But you can do it with here, and 3, and... Wait, you really do need to use the top, don't you? You need to do this. This. There you go. And now the right side is simple. Put there. And put these here. There you go. There's the 2 plus shapes. I wonder what opens this. Yeah, no, it's 3 again. When's the reveal the books are lying or something? Squares must form non-adjacent square-shaped groups. Okay. So what that means... Does that also mean diagonally adjacent? But look, these squares work... But, wait. Squares didn't quite look like that in the tutorial area, but... Maybe it's just because that never mattered, but... You can see this entire block makes the square shape. It wouldn't work if it was like a T shape, for instance. So I guess this is an extra rule that the squares are adding to. Okay. So we got... This looks simpler if I imagine it this way. So then if we have this, we have 5 blocks remaining. I think I got it. Alright, so... Put it here. The large square can be made at the very end. But for this, we make this Taiji Venus. And there you go. So... Wait, no. No. Because this is a rectangle, damn it. Well... And then that would cause issues. Okay. Or maybe you're making a smaller... Okay, got it. The random stuff in each level is suspicious. And yeah, you can see that every region of this makes a rectangle... not a rectangle, square. Checkers, battle intermediate. Right, so... it's called checkers. Like, there's even stuff at the sides probably hinting towards this, but it looks like you're just arranging them in a checker pattern. I sure hope that this is the right one. Yeah, it is. Alright, there we go. Since a 1x1 square is also a valid square, plentiful. Oh, we have one block that's stuck at the bottom. This is the 10 blocks total. So fill in the corners, and then the others are 2x2s. Alright, done. Here. Here. Don't mess that up. Here. Almost looks a bit like my avatar, I don't know. Reinforced. Huh. Looks like we're making well, it could be a mega square, but I don't think so. It's just a bunch of 2x2s. That's all it's gonna be. Bubble vandalism. Alright. This sure really does look like my avatar with having 4 quadrants. Anyway. Now, outreach. What's this rule? Yeah, but okay, like this. What the hell? Why are they shaped like this? This is so intentional looking. All circles are orthogonally connected. Okay, it's pretty clear that we need to do. Wait. Excuse me? This is barely enough. Oh, because you don't freaking connect all those, obviously. You don't connect to the end. Although, maybe it's weird that there is an end to connect to anyway, but yeah, that's the only way. 8, 11, 4, 1, 2, 4. Weird. Cold storage. Get that out of the way first or something. We're going to need to find a way to escape at the very end. There we go, done. Cabin. Once again, we got some weird shapes going on. Like, are we supposed to fill in the empty space or something? Like, connect the tiles in that way? As an alternate thing? Anyway, so the most important thing is that this one at the top is stuck, so there... Things are real cramped in here. Okay, got it. Connected. I sure hope every level has a bonus. Could be something. Network. Cool shapes, man. Is there even a location this makes sense in, this upper C shape? If it's like the gaps between the tiles. Anyway, we have some things that are absolutely forced, like those. Do the tiles matter? The ones that are stuck inside are like not even on tiles. So that's already strange, because you surely could connect them a lot easier if you ignore the tile constraint. Right? You get so many. There is definitely some weird dead-end rule going on or something else that the books are not telling you. Stuff like this is not on a tile. Anyway, let's put the stuff on tiles now. Looks like the simplest way to connect this up there. Oh, I didn't check the flag. Maybe I should have checked the flag. That would have... No, I mean, this... Hold on. This doesn't win the level. They need to be on tiles for whatever reason. Alright. Alright, level 4. The gang is all here. Hello. Alright. Nice that we have, associations with... Anyway, nice that we have associations with all 3 symbols. It's cool. I think the right side of this has to be the plus sign, right? Like, it's forced. Huh, there's one space not used. I don't think the square cares about other tiles. I really need to finish that pack called Conundrum Complex, because I get the feeling that that pack is doing something very similar with the suspicious freaking environments, and I've only solved a single level of it so far. Breaking new ground. Is this what is this? Am I supposed to not make anything that is represented by that? Yeah? Okay, nice, interesting, very interesting. So the implicit rule in this is that I need to make a shape that the ice does not make. Because if you notice, the flag didn't sparkle at that point. Please fix. Well, this sure is a level order. Okay, so I believe the connection... Is the connection rule real? Like, it probably is, right? And for that level that was weird, that looked like it was about the tiles, I think the ice was some way to, I don't know, I need to look at that level later. I feel very insightful. T-shapes are not prevented? Do I just branch out a lot? It just makes sense to me this is an entire T-shape thing. But maybe that's wrong, and that's just intuition speaking. That's not correct, then the flag didn't work. Okay. Yeah, there's actually, the small J and the L are actually being made at the bottom of the structure, so... I mean, yeah, this actually does not work at all. It's just an intuition solve attempt. I mean, eye shapes are also allowed. Squares are not. Okay, like... just try to make a big eye. I don't know. But even this is insufficient, because when I do that, I'm like... Or maybe I make small branches off this, but don't extend it that far. Okay. You don't need to push it through this way. There we go. There we go. Okay, damn. Now I want to check out the previous levels. So those things were preventing, like, for example, if I did this, it would nullify this solution. So it's not about tiles, like... It never had to be on tiles, I bet. Oh, this doesn't prevent very much. What about this one? A lot of shapes were prevented, but that level seemed to only have one solution anyway. You couldn't block the entrance with it, really. I'm not sure about that level, actually. Because, like, the connection seemed to block a lot. Unless, of course, connection wasn't real, but I feel like connection has to be real. Lockstep. Alright, so, you can't put it on the ice. So, it must be a zigzag. Icelands of ice height. Subset. Huh. Weird. Can't do that, meaning you can't do very much. I mean, there's one thing that might work and might not. I mean, it seems to work. Boop. No, wait, there's a long one at the very bottom. Doesn't that prevent a lot? Well, but it can never go through the middle. In fact, what the hell is it doing? If you put something in the ice, does it, like, annoy it in some way? Well, we don't have enough for that to connect. Unless, like, the ice works as a connection, which would be another troll. No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. It's not going there. But, huh. I think, yeah, I think see it. I mean, it's 3 plus 3 plus 3, which does work out. Okay. This is the shape I was about. And there it is. It's just a simple puzzle. There we go. Akur. Lol. I know what that is. That is a puzzle. I would have known that that was the name of the puzzle type were it not for Islands of Insight. But it is a puzzle type where you can't make 4 in a row in any direction. Now, this is like... You gotta fill in a lot, and probably level geometry matters. And it's very annoying the first few moves, like, about the corner care so much. It immediately forces you down a certain path, which is not great, because, like, if I mess up, which I'm very likely to have already done, I will have to undo all the way back. All I know is, like, the general way that solved versions of this puzzle type look. But other than that, this is the level better solved in the image editor or the level editor. Actually, opening the level editor spoils the... I don't even know why I didn't expect that to happen. I was literally planning on making the corner shape on the top left anyway. I promise that's all I remember about it, which is like, I would have done this anyway. But yes, there's also a very, very slight sense where this puzzle type is kind of like a no-T rule-ish. Okay, there's one thing that I made impossible with moving in there that I cannot fix, so I have to undo. Totally didn't mess up many times when trying to make this. Fucker's bad for it. Go away. Alright. No wonder... No wonder it spells C bad on the map. Anyway, so... This means that the other mechanics also have secrets going on. Did the first level also have secrets? I mean, it certainly has, like, characters. And, like, this thing. Okay, go back to this world. But I wonder if we could predict, like, what's going on here. Like, what is... Like, these are way harder, probably, to predict. Like, it could be a bonus challenge to try to predict what the extra condition is. And, I mean, like, there was the instance in that green section where it was revealed that it didn't care about tiles after all, but these certainly feel like they care about tiles. And for all of the things that we had triangles on, they all saw, in, like, rook range, a flower. Maybe that wasn't true for 0, though, but... Okay, what is this? Cross-pollination. You really spamming that, huh? They need to all see this is the center of a cross? I'm like, I've never looked at so many... Like, I guess, like... Well, this one doesn't seem to see any center, though. Cross-pollination, my god. I've never looked at... Hey, there it is! There it is! Well, they should be named Development Chess Battle Advanced. Very nice. I'm glad one of these level packs freaking ordered these levels properly. But when I look at earlier levels, I'm not sure that it, like, makes full sense to me still, because... Yes, there's locations where this is centered, but surely there's other locations that would be a viable center. So I don't have the full rule yet, I guess. Unobstructed. We still have tiles. There's many I mean, tiles shouldn't matter, seemingly. I mean, there's one that is sent cross-pollinated here and on this flower. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why, like, a different flower wouldn't work. Like, maybe that flower, but no, that doesn't work because the flag doesn't shine. Okay. Let's not solve a level in the right order. This level's called Non-Zero Modulus 5. I mean, sure. Wait, this is... Wait, this is 9. What? There's no way this is 9. Unless it shares. I guess it must share. Whatever, man. Cool. That's like... Oh, yeah, there we go. Sure, it can just share. That's not what I thought, but sure. We must still be seeking. 2 pluses. Yeah, that was arranged in freaking Sokobani form. Like, there was another level that it was arranged in, this... Maybe Picross nonogram... style. This does not work, thank you. Okay. I don't know what to make of this. I guess we could put them in a balanced sort of configuration. Not that it works. This doesn't work either. What is even going on? Surely one of these flowers has to miss. You're weird. You're a weird level. Can I look at... We gotta look at some things from the past. Like this thing. So this one's solution was... here... and here. And then, like, this flower never saw anything at all. Seemingly. It's also weird how much that one kind of went off grid compared. I don't know. Let me check level D. Shed 2. But this is not... It's not going to be possible to do the same thing in that area. Okay. In the tiled area is what I mean. What? There was that unobstructed level too. These things are clearly obstructed. I don't understand. Even in this level, there's like 2 flowers that were not like used or involved. And I don't think it's some graphical meme, although like those are clearly emanating flowers. And it's not just like, yeah, I mean, what is going on here? It's also weird that like I don't think that they have anything that's like paying attention to where they are going. They actually seem to be going up, and like each flower has a very specific going up or down direction. Is this a detail that I have to wonder about? I'm not quite sure. Like, maybe it is. Because like, that one... Hold on. Is this... Yeah. Oh my god, you have to care about that! Like, this is... The other flowers were not going in the correct direction. If you looked at the yellow dust they were emanating, so this was the only way. Wow! Like, every other one is, like, going up or something, and... Yeah, okay. Cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, 99.9% complete. Alright. This one. Wait. Stream... Okay, they copy the stuff, which... Huh. More importantly, it's the unfilled tiles, which I actually did pick up on. Did I say it? I hope I freaking said it. But in this level, we had this rectangle, and that perfectly matched the unused space by this. I didn't go back to check the other levels, though. They probably also followed that same thing. Okay, so... The question, of course, is... Does everything else respect that? We'll need to do this at the... Wait. Hold on. We need to do that at the very least. And we also need to do something with this. Okay. This is the only way. Like, this is the only valid configuration where we both make valid square shapes, and the remaining unused tiles perfectly match the water. Alright. Nice square-shaped ABCD that's gonna happen. Alright, level A, Pythagoras. Hey, we have the Huh. Didn't these freaking things, these decorations, do something suspicious too? But anyway, we gotta make something that looks... I love how natural the river is just by connecting to the edge, by the way. Okay, so, it looks like a square, but it is really not. Like, we're not gonna solve a level by making a square. We first gotta fill up the inverse of the river. Now, we gotta make square... Oh my god, we gotta make a 3x3 and a 4x4? Yeah, that freaking algae spit out something again. But it does it so rarely. Anyway. Goodness of fit. There's no algae in this level. This has gotta fit perfectly. It's gotta split perfectly, too. So, I'm imagining this will make sense when I fill up the whole thing. I gotta make this. And, like, you can see that, like, this would be, like, good enough just to make the unused tiles, and then, but of course, we have to make this lower shape be a valid square, so that's what we need to fill in the rest. There we go. Jigsaw. Ha 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 ha. Why the hell is the empty... Like, why are these walls here? Just to be more painful? Okay, I'm not gonna level edit. That will spoil the puzzle, but I'm gonna screenshot. Wow, just in the image editor, I'm having a tough... Okay, I should show it. I'm having a hard time fitting in this space, because remember, all of the things that we fill in will need to be a square eventually. And so this would be a square, that's fine, but putting it in most other locations does not work. Like, then this lower region couldn't really be square. This is such a pain. It's gotta be painful. I guess there's a question of whether these can touch. Like, for example, if the unused regions eventually, like, look like that, which are those two, would that work? And I have no idea. That is such a major ambiguity, actually, that I feel like I should just check out this level, see if this is a better... This is not gonna be a better example, is it? They're even, like, gapped. Which is a huge sign that, like, well, they couldn't just be next to each other. What the hell are these doing there? There's no pollinate. What? What? What is this mechanic doing here? There's not even algae in this level that would make it make sense. How many layers of lies does Levelpack have? And this is really not compatible with the square nonsense. In theory, that there has to be the fact that there has to be 3 holes in this should, in theory, be a huge indicator about what this puzzle is and what the solution looks like, but I'm not actually really sure. Because how in the world are you going to prevent a bunch of other holes from being made? Like, the only explanation is that the squares and the triangles have to make some sort of tight fit, which doesn't really seem real. I mean, I guess they would fit at the edges, right? Maybe it's more real than I think. Because squares can fit in those perfectly fine. It's also symmetrical. Okay, I mean, we can actually do this. Question is, actually, yeah, wait, hold on. That's satisfying, actually. It really does work out. Though I don't quite understand, there's no freaking flowers. Where's the flowers? Where's the flowers? Anyway. And now, for this heck hole. Well, maybe this is the time, no, it's almost certain that these cannot be placed adjacently. Which of course means that the long edges of stuff like this are a major liability. Because if you imagine like that this was placed here, then you would need a 3x3 square made up of the other ones that like, it just makes way more sense if they are on the edge, which does cause its own problems, but it is a way to deal with that. Like for example, if I did this, then this top region would no longer be squarish anymore. Man, I didn't know there was a smell for imminent rage quit. Hey, wait a minute. Here, here, here. That does something satisfying. There we go. Got it. There actually was a 3x3 square. What an absolute jerk. Well, anyway, it's funny that I solved the level by using that negative space, because we're gonna have to, like, un-negative space that again in order to do the rest. Something goes there. The big square goes here. All right, and do I not have enough? What? Because I messed up the right side. What is wrong with me? Okay, so you're only supposed to do that much. Okay, now we have 4 left over. Yeah, I just messed up the right side, but there, we have 4 left over for this, and yeah. Cool thing. And, okay, I guess the walls make a little bit of sense for the... No, I mean, it's still annoying. It's still really annoying. But it makes sense that the bottom exit is ultimately the one that gets an extra square. Okay, this requires 4. We still don't freaking know what the algae do, and, like... But, oh wait, we're gonna get more? We don't need more though. Do we? This is extra level 9. Wait, I didn't read this yet. This puzzle, unlike the others, has been built by Keke. It uses the rules as Keke currently understands them. Good luck. What do you mean as Keke understands them? There was more clueless me, and there was less clueless me, which is current me. And neither of those are necessarily Keke me, but probably what it's referring to is like the Keke looking at the book. You know, in this level, ha ha ha, in this level. Which still isn't necessarily the level in that bonus section. There's also the me at the very right, which is weird because we've seen me in that first level. Like, Keke is not looking at this book. Well, let's be a good, like, player and look at this. There is no Keke here. What do you mean as Keke understands them? Keke wasn't even around for, like, I don't know, most of the rules? Anyway. Why has this creator not begged me to make custom music for these packs yet? I mean, they clearly deserve it. We don't have enough for this. What the hell? And this is +4. And the flowers are not giving off energy, which of course implies that one of these is mooching off another, but... Man, if the flowers should have had different rotation, like, directions, I don't know. Maybe they should have, or not. Like, maybe their sprite could have been rotated to look different, and that would be another hint. What is this level going for? One of the freaking levels didn't even have flowers. Well, I don't know. That level looks super ambiguous. Drought. Okay, this looks more approachable. I mean, like, you can't move around this water, but you can, for some reason, still go in that area. This seems to, use a lot of the... The flag is not... Well, this is a 4, actually. It's 4 size, never mind. But it's still a single area, though. This is 4, 3, 3, 2. This level is also so strange. Like, do I have it even enough to emulate the figure at the right? I don't even think I do. I could, huh? Huh? Layers of lies. Rules as Keke currently understands them. What the hell, man? Well, by that, I hope that it just means, like, by what Keke understands. I expect it to mean, what does Keke... Like, the most clueless version of me, where I only knew the base rules of these mechanics and not the special extras. Should probably go back to the image editor for these. Okay, poking around with the image editor a bit, it's clear that the green... circles match the path, like, perfectly. There is no extra room to put another green circle. Like, the green circles cannot branch. However, in the rudimentary drawing, it's clear that I added too many plus signs. Like, the plus signs have to be like this also because the remaining region is filled by the squares, since the tiles are actually acting like tiles. There's of course the chance that I've gone really wrong with the green circles. It's pretty awkward trying to fit in these plus signs and then trying to fit in the squares. Like, it feels like I should have put in a large square somewhere. Like, maybe here was the location large square should have been, which does make some sense. Well, you've already seen way too many minutes of pushing, so I'm just gonna do my idea and then cut to it. Why would Strat Shot Player do this to us? Alrighty then. I didn't even see the flag flash for a second. I thought I didn't do it, but... Hi. Up, up, and drink the spirit breathed from dead man to their kind. Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow. Sure. Sure. We're supposed to push the square up to the other side, probably. Then squares you. Oh, well, this is the end. Wait. Beauty is truth, truth, beauty, that is all. There's a Keke! We don't even see the note on the Keke! Wait, that orb literally looks impossible to get. Right? Well, you would need a character to go in there and... That's weird. That is maybe possible. Characters need to sneak in inside a piece of text that we use to eventually switch it. So probably flag is lava plus push and whatever. We make flag is push and then push this thing onto here. Now flag is lava. Now do this while doing lava is push. Lava is push, push up. Now we're lava is you, but we snuck in a lava while doing this, because lava is push, and there we go. Now wall is orb. We should have orb as bonus first, because you can't collect more than one bonus. But yeah, orb, and now we can check out what this note is. The sea that bears her bosom to the moon. Did the sea moon the moon? Anyway, the winds that will be howling at all hours, and are upgathered now like sleeping flowers. Keke, what the hell have you been reading? Upgathered. Upgathered. I can't say that the flowers in this seem to have been gathered in an upwards way, but I appreciate this poem that you shared with us, Keke. Anyway, Baba is end. There we go. Expostulation. The project where you don't need to solve 3 of the levels. Oh, these are about poems? Reply. Hey, wait a minute. There was a me on the overworld, which we also didn't complete yet. There's definitely more. The thing is, we have no idea what this is. Upgathered. I don't freaking know. I mean, maybe it's about the poem. Imagine the rules are totally different now. I've been waiting to see if the grass border meant anything. Upgather. The triangles are facing up. Have I gathered these flowers up yet? Can we check like this level or something? Does this have anything special? Oh, we gotta. This is. I don't think this goes with this. Well, it kind of does. But wait a minute. That's not possible to have a line. This is a very strange level too, because that's saying, oh, there must be a line of unused tiles, but we don't have enough green to make all of the tiles unused. Not only that, but like to make a 4 in a row, you'll need a completely empty section that the green cannot pass. Really strange. What is any of this? Man, I've been lied to my whole life, and now this pack's lying to me too? Like, this is just number guessing at this point, but I did count there's 14 total triangles and also 14 total cross sections. Annoyingly, though, they intersect with the flowers, so that's not the best thing to see. Doesn't do it. What the hell? These blocked? Ain't this either. I mean, like, combining to this extreme feels like something that would eventually do, but this isn't the level, I guess. What in the world is going on? One thing that's interesting to note maybe is that, like, the gaps vertically are not the same between this and this, and we have 14. So, of course, I maybe, like, this puzzle is about finding which ways the flowers face. If so, then I still don't know what it is. Like, if I do this, then sure, that might make sense why this and this are only 2 apart instead of, like, these being 3 apart. But then it's just guessing for the last, where the last 5 is. It could be anywhere. That didn't trigger the flag. Like, I would like to know. It could also be here. That's not it. It could go on the grass, which looks even worse. What the hell? There's no rule that says they have to be connected, right? Just didn't check there. What the hell? That works. Of course it was the last one I checked. But I don't understand. Yeah, sure, the chess battle is advanced, alright. This again. I mean, we certainly also have some rocks in the background. Like, there's more environment detail than just the ones that we know are relevant. But this water shape looks totally impossible to work with. We can't even bring any blocks out of this. Does the flag glow when I do this? No, it doesn't. And also, I don't count properly anyway, but... Like, this is 4 spaces, even though I, for some reason, make it look like 5. Should we dare look in the new world I unlocked? Because this did do the world completion, which means this is unlocked now. The Eastern Clearing? Like, is this gonna help, or is it not? Rose. This is a new mechanic. This is never gonna help. L1. There's a light. There's no way it helps. Okay. I mean, it could help, but it's like, it doesn't seem like it is intended to be used like that. We still never learn what the algae is. Honestly, I'm the most worried if it refers to, like, if these are supposed to refer to something at a different level. Because, you know, really hard to match up grid point with a grid point. I don't think there's another puzzle here that looks as shamelessly impossible as this one does. Well, I think I've seen a way to create that shape, even though it doesn't use it all. Oh, it does work. Interesting. Huh. I thought previous levels didn't work like this? I'm sure that's a light enough unrestriction. You can clearly see that, like, the shape on the right is being made here, even though there are unused tiles that I thought really wouldn't work out in the previous world that involved the squares. But okay, I'll take the win. Like, really, these rules are being loosened up or something? I always, you know, I still wonder where if you can block that with, you know, the green. This does not work. I don't think the flag is flashing. Sad. And it's not like it's diagonally connected suddenly, right? No. Like, those weird levels are definitely using something different than before, because, like, I went back to here, and of course this does not solve that level. Okay, back to this thing. So, if we assume it's like that previous weird square level, it's gonna be the same, except one condition is now removed. What would that even look like? Nope, not this one. It should probably be symmetrical. Am I supposed to roleplay that the walls are connectors? I really did like the idea of messing with the river. I felt like that should be something, but it's not. Let's make 2 of these, why not? Nope, that's not it. You don't have room to put this stuff, like, anywhere outside the tiles, even though I don't like following the tiles. It's interesting this level even had a restriction at all. I mean, it's ice, not water, but it's probably to prevent... I'm not sure, actually. Like, these felt pretty forced to me. It's to prevent you from doing this. Even though no one would do that because it spends way too much time. Like, I gotta look through all these old I mean, like, this I wonder if there's a cheese for this one, like you can do it improperly. All of these are like examples of things that, I mean, almost all these are examples of either inefficient moves or impossible moves, if you pretend that the tiles actually mean anything. See, I'm not sure how helpful these freaking things are, honestly. There's no water in any of these, but I guess that's, I mean, water can just be inserted, I don't know. But what if the water acts like ice for no reason? No. Why? Why? I'm not even sure that's the fair thing to think about. Like, is it even the case that this is supposed to be ice? Like, I'm not even sure it's fair, even if there are like tons of fire objects at it. Anyway, that was that. What is that level even actually? But still got this to do. Hello. Hopefully there's a me reveal. I don't know. But R1. So this is about the rose, seemingly. I guess the rose is there. And you are very directly putting it here. But this does not work. Why not? Does the rose copy a symbol or something? The rose can maybe act like another flower. There we go. It's based on the rose's position. R2. 2 roses. Ah, huh. Very interesting. So, the 2 roses need to... Oh, and we also know which direction they're shooting at. Huh. So these are effectively pushable flowers so far. That's what it just seems to be. We can also push this out. No, we can't. Oh, that's not great. Why do you... Wait, what? Why are you going a different direction now? Oh, you care about the facing direction of yourself. That would also make sense. So it doesn't always stay in one facing direction. Okay, that changes things again. I don't think there's any rose that I can push out of where it currently is. So I have to imagine a place where both of them can aim. Aiming, like, into one of the top rooms seems to make sense to me as well. There, right? Like, do I need to put in any more effort on the other one? Okay, I mean, there it is. Just seems the most intuitive to me. And it turns out this wasn't that intimidating of a mechanic. 3 roses, though. And 12. And a flower that already stays here. Okay, we would love to know where this flower actually goes. It goes that way? Sick. I don't know if any of these can overlap a flower's spot. Okay, so we have this, seemingly as the minimum effort, minimum viable product. We, of course, then need someone that aims at it. And we have a very, very awkward amount left. And of course, what I want to do is fit them in between. It doesn't even make the best staircase. Huh. What is going on here? 2 extras. And in a way that is not very synergistic with about anything else. And with the restriction of the facing direction, it's not like we can put these together in any normal looking way either. I'm just waiting for uncomfortable overlaps anytime now. And what, is this it? What if it is? No. I really thought that could work. Why doesn't that work? You suck. Having 2 left. Having the remainder of 2 is as if I had a overlap of 3. Because we ultimately probably want 3 crosses. Well, I mean, I just did a solution that used 4 effective crosses, but like having 2 are left over is like a restriction on the amount of overlaps there are. So if I put this and this here, this is like... That thing is overlapping twice, so that's +2 overlaps. But then, I'm left with this thing, which doesn't look good. It says 4. Is there like a different 4? Well, I mean, if I'm going to do this, then this rose has to face right and like this, but then there's this one. Ain't that many places to overlap by 1. Like here? Is that a thing? Doesn't really know. Wait, what? The flag is flashing! Wait, what? The 2 rows can look at each other? What? Okay, we just ignored one of the roses? And why did... Okay, This spot doesn't even have a spot pollinating it vertically. This is what happens when you run your chess website capitalistically. Like the level name effort. Okay, so we got a lamp now. This does not look circular to... I mean, what is this? We got ice now? Of course we do, but... Which means we don't make the symbols in the ice, you know, classic. We don't make the symbol in the... Wait, it's not possible to make it... Oh, does it cancel out something? Like, can you put the lamp on the ice and to cancel the one that we can't make? Ha! 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 It turns into water. Which, also kind of an issue. Since there's 2 water tiles effectively right now. There's 2 unused tiles if we go by legit water. Okay, we're probably meant to use that here first. And then here. So then don't fill in that, and then things actually make sense again. Cool. That's really... That's so... That's very well done, actually. If only the freaking other level in that bonus section made the same amount of sense as it. But there's no foreshadowing with it, unfortunately. Okay, so, we gotta push. That push locks something here, which is not great. And, potentially the direction I put that in is gonna matter. We'll put it there. Okay. So we could do that. Huh. The way this is such a weird feeling. So ice, of course, is the thing you can't make. We're also gonna get something trapped. Like, what's the max that can do? The max is quite a lot, actually. But water means remainder tiles. So if I do this, then that means 6 remainder tiles. Which doesn't really work. It can never work. 6 remainder tiles is not valid. But I can't have things that try to go outside. That is kind of valid. Well, actually, I mean, you can make every tile a water tile. Which would not work, by the way, because these really do need to connect, so... Still, because ice, like... Ice can never be a single tile like this. Do we never touch the right side, actually? I could see, like, something like this. Where the entire rest of it is, like, ignored. But this would actually invalidate our anti-square rule, though. And then, of course, the remainder would represent unused area. Like, water represents unused area, except... This works! Ish. I just need to do one little extra thing. Okay, so the extra thing is, put that there, put this here. We are, in fact, making this, but the nice thing about this setup is... Do that. I didn't make any of the ice, though. Oh, right, it's... Oh, no! It was about time we confirmed it, but basically those can't join together. It's made up of these 2 water tiles that should be separate. Okay. Still think there's a way, but we need to invert this, sadly. It needs to look a little bit different, but not that different. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we never make this L shape, and then we can fill in the rest. Oh, what the? This flag should not be glow. Anyway, spaghetti code, my man. Anyway, I was gonna do this. This is the valid solution where... What a joke. Like, this isn't valid because the ice... We're clearly making 3 verticals with the ice. I'm gonna go on a freaking profanity tirade. Is this the Levelpack's final lie? Like, if the lamp doesn't matter, then why do I bother with the lamp? Just do random stuff. Okay, I mean... Seemingly, you do actually have to do at least one thing with the lamp. That would be 3 remainder tiles, supposedly. Okay, but you can't have ice that looks like this, so... This is not a valid ice pattern. You can't... In fact, again, like, the ice can never be, like, here. So... It needs to look like that. Or something. Like, the point is that this final thing that definitely can't be right. There can never be 1x1 ice. We know that. But now, that means we can't make any verticals. Which is, Well, hold on. We could actually... No. There's no way that we could make this square lamped. Because, like, then it makes another 1x1 in the corner. We can't fix that either. But if we can't make a vertical like this, that means everything needs to be horizontal, which also looks similarly impossible to make work, although I would make a puzzle about that. point is, like, this now the remaining water doesn't make any sense with what's going on here. There should be in a puzzle where you could hide, like, one of the circles below the cliff so it doesn't count or something. Still, I mean, or they need to be connected, so this doesn't work. I guess maybe just that? I mean, it doesn't mess with it very much, though. But that's the only valid thing I can see right now. This would still require stuff 2 and 2 and 1. We might go off grid. We are likely to. Okay, can you wait? This doesn't go off grid, but it has the same water tiles. The water tiles are completely satisfied at this point. It's just that the L is not. And wait, the L could never be satisfied in any rotation or reflection because we have a square. Maybe that? That's a lot of L's though. But could we avoid it? We maybe could if we rotated it. But wait, if we rotate, it'll become vertical. So. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, we never make the L. Okay, so it was more simple than we thought when it comes to the lamp. Anyway, there we go. And Z. Nothing to do. You're really gonna imitate the poem, aren't you? We never got to understand why there was a purple me in the levels. I thought purple me would have a different perspective on all this. When is the moon gonna moon? No, even me is falling asleep! Is this what you think of poems? The clouds disappear on the edge is actually a really cool effect. No wonder the only game I know about making poems is actually a horror game in disguise. Hopefully these don't spell out Morse code in the end. Why is this about moons and clouds when we know those aren't characters? They've never been that relevant in this level pack. Please say you made an unsolvable level. Please do. I'm gonna take my break from Baba Is You, and if this level still isn't solved, you'll know it's because I've been playing this level for 6 months.